These are 4 sewing tips I wish I would have known when I first started sewing. Learn from my mistakes, y'all. The first one is to invest in quality tools. It doesn't matter if it's your scissors, if it's your rotary blade, if it's your cutting mat. When you have good tools that actually work, it makes the process so much seamless and so much easier. And I wish I would have invested in better tools when I first started. As you can see here, between my cutting mat and my rotary blade, I'm having a little bit of difficulty cutting out the fabric, but if I had better tools, it would have gone a lot more seamless and easier. The second tip is to pay attention to your notches and your dots when you are working with traditional or even PDF patterns. I know it takes a few extra steps and I know it's a little extra time consuming, but I promise you, when you are putting your pattern together, all the dots and all the notches will align perfectly, and it will make it so much easier for you to put the pattern pieces together. The next tip 3 is to pay attention to the seam allowance. I cannot tell you how many times that I didn't pay attention to the seam allowance because I didn't even know what it was, and then I went to put my garment together and it didn't fit, or it was ill-fitting, and it's because I didn't pay attention to the seams and the seam allowance when putting it together. It changes the fit of your garment drastically. And then the last tip that I have is pay attention to the needles that you are using with your fabric. There are different needles for different fabrics. So if you are having issues with skipping, or your machine is getting jammed, or anything of that nature, it's probably because of either the tension or most likely because you are using the wrong needle with the wrong fabric. Definitely research and look up what fabric goes with what needle. These are the tips and tricks that have saved me and my sewing journey. Hope they help.